Hello everyone, I hope everyone's doing great. Today I'm going to do a requested reading for Chris and Chester. And I heard that they both passed out last year. Coincidentally, I think it's a month in between. Or actually no, I think it was, last year. Okay, I don't follow the media and I really don't know exactly what happened, but I think they were both suicidal and they were both, I think, in rock bands. I don't know, you correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm going to do a reading like I did with Anthony Bourdain. It's pretty popular, so people were requesting that I do these two, okay, and see what is, surrounding them, throughout, at the ending when they passed out. Okay, so let's see. Let's turn the camera to the floor so we can get the reading. Here we go. And I'm going to do the same spread that I did for Anthony Bourdain and Kate Spade and Avicii, so that we can get a clear picture of the energies that were surrounding them. Okay. So let's do Chester first. Let's shuffle. And if you guys want a reading, private reading with me, just go to the links below. I do private consultations for whatever situation that you have. Okay, so let's do it. Chester. This is Chester. This is what was ending. Actually, this is what he came from, where he finished in his life. This is where he was going, which is the north side of my room. This is what was ending in his life, the west side of my room. And this is the east side of my room of what was dawning for him. Okay. Okay. Chester had a lot of fire in him, a lot of courage. I don't know who he is, but a lot of rock and roll going on. He was defending himself throughout that time in his life. Where he came from. Music, artistry, expression, recording music, expressing himself through music. So, as you can see here, we got the Princess of Cups. She's very artistic, very romantic. Where he was heading in his life, cutting ties, guys. I don't know if he committed suicide. You guys know it, but the Prince of Swords is a cord tire. Okay, a cord cutter. He cuts ties with something that holds him back. I don't know, maybe his thoughts, his feelings towards life. Something was holding him back, so he just cut off. I think this card came out in the Anthony Bourdain video. Okay, you can check out the link on the top. But I do believe one of the people I read did come out. Same thing, and I think in the same position actually. In Avicii. Okay, interesting. I think it was Avicii, guys. Okay, what was setting in his life? What was ending in his life? Love. Was he in a relationship that broke his heart? We got the Ace of Cups here. Overflowing of love. Okay, something having to do with love, with a relationship, marriage. Okay, something he holds dear to his life, to his heart. What was dawning in his life, what was beginning to rise in his life. The Queen of Swords, another cord cutter, but it's not so much of a cord cutter like the Prince of Swords, but it's very much, discerning, judgment, putting people in their place. Like if you can see here, the Queen of Swords, she has a head in her hand, and she pretty much took a mask off from someone that was deceitful, okay? And she was pretty much discerning, okay? Critical. But interesting enough, these two cards, they're the sword. They're the king, the Prince of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So these two, he was heading in this direction, and this was coming out to his life already. So I can see how this is reference to how the way things ended with him. Okay. Now let's go for Chris. No, I want to use the same cards, dude, because you never know if when I shuffle we get the same cards. Okay. So it's interesting to see how people usually have the same energies when they're involved, you know, in the same reading, with the same situation, okay, or the same similar situation. So. One for Chris. Let's see. All right, Chris. Direction where he came from in life, direction where he was heading in life, what was ending in his life, and what was rising in his life. Okay. Chris. He had an idea, could be a pregnant woman in his life, a girlfriend. If it's not a girlfriend, a pregnant girlfriend, then it's an idea rising. Okay. You got here the Princess of Disc. Very idealistic person. What was where he came from in his life? Completion. You got the universe. Okay, and in some texts, hey, you got the world. It means recognition, finishing a cycle, completing a task, completing a project. He sort of felt like he completed something. Okay, that's where he came from. Where he was heading in his life. Love. This seems to be very significant for Chris, a relationship. Okay, I don't know if he had a pregnant girlfriend or woman, a secret woman that he was pregnant. I don't know that. I don't know who, anything about him, but yeah, you might want to check that out. What was setting in his life, what was ending in his life? The Queen of Swords. Ooh. Remember we got that one here for Chester? Well, the Queen of Swords, what was ending was maybe putting people in their place, removing masks from deceitful people. Discernment, judgmental. Okay, maybe there was something that he saw. What was rising in his life, what was beginning to rise in his life, got the Hierophant. Okay, now the Hierophant is a priest. He's an advisor. He gives support to people. He's very supportive. He listens to people's problems, and he gives you solutions to issues. Okay, so it doesn't really say anything about death. It just says what was surrounding him in his life throughout the time that happened to him, that he passed away. Which, in a lot of readings when that happens, you're not depressed at all. Okay, it's just that, the conspiracy of the Illuminati, just sacrificing people and sacrifice season. Summer solstice, spring equinox, the fall equinox, and the winter solstice. Yeah, those are like 4 points where they usually do their thing. And I said that in another video that it's very, very obvious and suspicious when you see a bunch of celebrities that just go, in the same, especially in the same way, in a short period of time, and it's just coincidentally all because of depression. You know what I mean? So I don't buy into things when I see that happening. So chances are that with Chris, he really wasn't really the case of what happened to him, that they claim happened to him. However, Chester, according to the reading, maybe he did get depressed, okay, and maybe he did cut the cords and he did that. but it doesn't seem to be the case with Chris. Everything was going well for Chris. Alright, so you might want to check that out according to the cards, okay? So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the reading, guys, and thank you for watching. Hey guys, check out my music channel where I write my own music, sing and play piano. Make sure to subscribe.